members of parliament, former national leaders, religious leaders and traditional leaders, the RDCs, the LC5 chairpersons from the country, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you to Bunyoro sub-region. I wish to thank the President, the Cabinet, and the National Organizing Committee for a well-organized function, but also for accepting Kakumiro to host the 37th NRA Liberation Day. Your Excellency and Mama, I also want to take this opportunity to thank the District Organizing Committee for coordinating well with the National Organizing Committee to make this day a success. Your Excellency and Mama, the people of Kakumiro, Bunyoro sub-region, and all Ugandans appreciate the fundamental change ushered in by yourself and the NRM government, and that is why over the years we have overwhelmingly voted for you and the NRM leaders. And let me take this opportunity to thank all Ugandans for supporting you, Mr. President, from the days of UPM, the NRM struggle, and eventually the NRM government. This is because of the numerous achievements that include peace and security. Countrymen and women, you cannot talk of development without security. Your Excellency, the other achievement we have attained is democracy, where we have been able to elect our leaders even after 5 years. That's a big achievement. Your Excellency, infrastructure. Before the NRM government, there was no tarmac roads in Bunyoro sub-region. Munu akaba atali mu nguudo, ite batulangiraga omucuucu. Mukama wange President ningonza kusiima n'abataka nywena musiime enguudo za chorus. The road from Chigumba, Masindi Hoima, Kagadi, Chenjojo is a big achievement and a relief to us as this region. The road from Mubende, Kakumiro, Chibare, Kagadi is another first-class tarmac road, and people have appreciated. Muchirozire mutabarungi. Your Excellency, Hoima Bulisa, Kakumiro, Buhimba, Hoima, Kaisotonya. Zinu zone engudo ziziramulembe gwai. Ogwawe, Your Excellency. Kunu twalitamanyire chorus. Nyewe kasoma naika university ntamanyire ntakaroraga chorus mpaka bona duroze nimpikire mitiana. Nalitakaroraga chorus. Baito hati chorus ingije tulimuzigati, Your Excellency. Thank you for your wise leadership. Electricity. Your Excellency, all districts in the country, apart from 2, are connected to the national grid. As you guided, we are targeting that every sub-county should be connected to electricity. And this has brought development, by the way. In Kakumiro, for example, all sub-counties are connected to the national grid. And this is a big achievement. Amasanyalaze Kakumiro, buligombora tirigairina. But we have just a few villages that we must connect. Kinu kiyambiro abantu to do small-scale industries, value addition, juakali, which has created employment to our youth. Your Excellency, health. Before 1986, both infant mortality and maternal mortality rates were very high. But because of mass immunization strategy and your wise guidance on primary health care, among other health interventions, the quality of life of our people has greatly improved. Tosobola ati kubaza bya polio kuno. Abana bakufa polio, measles, the 6 killer diseases that wasomaga. Tizikialio titikialina na biba zao. I think even the educationists will fail to get what to, to examine. They used to ask us and question us in our schools. The 6 killer diseases. Tibikialio mzee. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, wherever kusomesa abana under USE and UPE. Abana baitu bakusoma. Oiroho alowe ekizibu ekinkwenda kubaza butunu kamumanyire nnyo. Your Excellency, ali mu charges z'amasomero eziretereze abaana baitu kuruga mu masomero. Ekyo nkusaba tukikwatanize itwena. Tukikwata amahembe tujja kukimarawo na maama ogwo nkumwesiga. Your Excellency, oil and gas. Ngonza kusiima. I want to thank you, Your Excellency. Before your leadership, nobody could talk about oil and gas. Yesterday but one, you launched the drilling of oil in our region. And we're expecting oil in 2025. Your Excellency, thank you for granting Kakumiro and Kagadi, because you have never been here, Your Excellency. Kakumiro is now a district and you can see the developments. Thank you so much, Muzei. You gave us a district, you gave us Kagadi, and now services are closer to the people. Thank you for also giving us Hoima City as Bunyoro sub-region. Your Excellency, land. We thank you for the relentless efforts towards addressing the land question in Bunyoro sub-region, like you have done in other regions. Under the Uganda Land Fund, government has so far paid for 81,879 hectares of land at a cost of 75 billion to over 450 landlords across the country. This includes the 55 square miles in Bugangaizi and Buyaga. Bugangaizi is 55 square miles. Buyaga and Buyanja is 168 square miles of land. This is in a bid to fulfill your pledge of ensuring that Bibanja holders get tenure, safe tenure. Your Excellency, some of these beneficiaries are here. Okuja gabe ebyapa, ojja kukola deme check, abantu abajja funa ebyapa 2,207 barohano. Era nkwenda kusiima omukyala Nabakooba na Ministry ya Lands. Kuruga December batahanu abantu babateekaniza. Tubantunire ebyapa omutwalo gumu bite processes zatukwata. So 2,207, Your Excellency, ebyapa 2,207 kubigaba hano Kagadi, Kakumiro na Kibalo. It's a big achievement. Abo bayirombwavu. Tukabagamba muzeeyi ali ameini ekyokola n'akimanya. Oyiro nkwenda kusaba onyambo nteekerewo irako kuyambawo omukyala Nabakooba ogwo. Mu Ministry ya Lands tulina abakozi abakumala kurungi. Baitu bakwendaga kupangisa kampani nizo zikole systematic land marcation. Ekyo tinkwikiraniza nakyo, Your Excellency. habwokuba kikubeera too costly for nothing. Kandi abakozi omu ministry tubayina tusoboire kukola ebyapa 2,270 omu wiiki nkayina nitukolesa abakozi ba government. I wish we had started earlier. Eitaka lino lyona lituyembalizeewo tukubaye tumaze lisalamu ebyapa at a very minimal cost. Nkusaba Your Excellency bwenda abandesire ensonga eyo onteekerewo omukono tukolesa abakozi abaitu abali mu ministry omwo. Ebyokwikaara tubikangye hakuna kulala. Your Excellency, Parish Development Model, the Honorable Babalandaji balize otinja kubamalira bwire baitu abantu bensi ni basima webale kuyiya yako bainanga ba Parish Development Model muzeya tagabwire mumuterero mu ngaro baitu ajimuja kufuna emilioni 25 zili account nezidi 25 zikwija omwaka gwona milioni 10 emyaka 2024 milioni 10 23 milioni 10 25 milioni 10 26 milioni 10 27 milioni 10 28 milioni 10 muzei fete tujja kuchusa. Mukama wange President deka kanu nkabazo mu Runyoro. Okay, let me take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to thank you for elevating me to the position of Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda. With your guidance, Your Excellency, I promise to continue serving this country diligently. Your Excellency, tubaye tukozireyo ekipapula kyaitu k'abantu ba Bunyoro. Abebembezi boona aba Bunyoro tukaikala mu lukurato lwaitu twagamba tukwenda kusaininga otaruga main otaruga baloti abataka mu kukiwagira abakuwagira emikono haiguru muzeyo otaruga main tukwesengereize botaruga main alo omukazi agambire gajja kwekola ekintu. Mukama wange President, we still have challenges. Despite the above achievements, Your Excellency, we have pending issues. Like I've already told you, despite the huge budget, we have in place to purchase drugs. The community continue to complain of lack of drugs in our health facilities. As you are aware, Your Excellency, Cabinet colleagues together with MPs have decided to be on ground to mobilize our communities to fight leakage of drugs. And I believe we are almost going to the field. Your Excellency and Mama, despite your commitment to UPE and USE, like I've already told you, students continue to drop out of schools due to illegal charges in government schools. As you guided, we have put up a mechanism of having this habit eliminated. And I promise we shall eliminate this habit. Your Excellency, like I've already told you, that on land matters, the land fund is still minimal. As a government, we need to see that we increase on the land fund so that the question of land in the Bunyoro sub-region is dealt with once and for all. Your Excellency, we have our pending promises, and the caucus of Bunyoro told me that and the contact group they want to meet Your Excellency at an appropriate time so that they can talk about these other issues, like, you promised these people in Virembo, so they have been on me, they are here. Bagala kusisinkana Your Excellency, ba contact group, abawano ne Luwero. Your Excellency, the road from Muhoro Road to Chaterekera and Daiga has not been worked on up to now. And our people feel that that road can connect us to the other side of DRC. Chegegwa Hapuyo, Karuguza, Bugwara Pachwa Chikwaya, and also Kakumiro Nkoko Ntwetwe Masode. These are liberation roads that the people of this area still need to be tarmacked. Your Excellency and Mama, allow me to thank you all for coming and to thank you for accepting to commission our road. Thank you for commissioning our NRM house. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, that house of NRM costed us 217 million. And this money you contributed 60 million, and I got that some money from colleague ministers and members of parliament, and that's how we managed to put up this structure. I want to appeal to colleague ministers and members of parliament that we can do something within our meager resources. Without waiting for Mosei, we can do something. We have started with Kakumiro. We can identify another area and we go and do something. I believe we can, and yes, we can. Your Excellency, in the presence of the Vice President, I feel she's better positioned to invite you to speak to your people. Madam Vice President, let me take this opportunity to invite you to come and invite the President. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and Mama Janet, the First Lady and the Minister of Education and Sports, the Right Honorable Robin Nabanja, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, the Right Honorable Rukiri Nakadama, the Third Deputy Prime Minister, colleagues, ministers, members of Parliament, Excellencies, the ambassadors, the religious leaders, cultural leaders, and all invited guests in your different capacities. Allow me to congratulate His Excellency the President on the 37th anniversary of the NRM government in Uganda. Congratulations, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, this morning I came from a place called Chobe, that is northern Uganda. And when I arrived here, I saw some people who have come from Karamoja. I also saw some people who have come from Buganda. I saw some people who have come from Lango. And many of them say they traveled this morning, so many kilometers. And very confidently being sure that they will arrive here on time to participate in this very important ceremony. Your Excellency, what I'm trying to suggest is that the NRM under your leadership has created an enabling environment which has made Ugandans to be tightly united and speaking one language of transformation. I stand here to say that because the people of northern Uganda, when I was coming, told me to communicate to you that with that peace and security which they have received for the first time since independence, uninterrupted, they are very sure that you are the only leader who can continue anchoring that kind of peace in northern Uganda. Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Prime Minister has ably articulated the transformative programs which you, as the President, as the Chairman of the NRM, as the Commander-in-Chief, leading all of us are implementing in the country. I will not go into detail on a case-by-case basis. I promise that I will come back here in Bunyoro with the Right Honorable Prime Minister and the leaders of Bunyoro to speak to the people about those programs. Therefore, Your Excellency, allow me to take this singular honor and privilege to invite you to speak to us because we are looking forward to receive your message. The floor is yours, sir.
Sit down, please. Sit down. Excellency Vice President, the Right Honorable Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Ministers, the former Vice President and the former Prime Minister, their Highnesses, the cultural leaders, the honorable ministers and members of parliament, all the NRM and local government leaders, the commanders of the armed forces, and the wananchi of Uganda. Atika mbanze mbatebeze katoito aha muganda umuganda muri nyoro bakubaza bato umuganda contribution nugo muganda ka ntebeze katoito abayijukuru umuganda gwa Bunyoro ahabulembwa NRM ati hariho cy'abanyankore barukweta ehururu ninga abaganda baketa kawefube umuryono baketa bata